Some speakers up, and we're going to talk about Mike. So it should be a unique experience for Mike, but as the evening goes on, I think we'll all share that everybody has a couple sides to their life, and we're going to explore a couple to Mike tonight. And to lead it off, no one better than Mr. Paul O'Reilly.
All week, I've got about 12 pages to read, and everybody knows Mike. I think that's why you're here. I don't know whether this is a toast or a roast, but I'm going to start off by saying that, well, you want to take the mic, Big Mouth? I don't even know what you're saying over there half the time when you're talking. Is this a roast or a toast? I started off with, but if it's a roast, thank God the town will be safe with him leaving the police department. I am sure the shut detachment will go down the drain with him hanging around here with more time to kill. If he is home a lot, his poor wife and daughter will wonder who the stranger is. And I think Mike's real reason to retire from the Watertown Police Department is because they would not make him a chief like his father was. But what has he meant to the Marine Corps League? Mike comes from a large, dedicated family that continues to serve the community. His mother is still active in town positions. When we took over here at the Mount Auburn Street detachment, we needed some new blood. Billy Byrne brought Mike to the forefront, and I can't tell you what that has meant to the success of this detachment. Under his expertise, we have had leadership that I could talk on for hours. But the positions, some that he held as an officer and commandant, are only a few of the positions that put this club together. He continued to serve and chair the many committees that keeps us going. Just to mention one, believe me, is the funeral services. The elegant dignity shown to our fallen members since he took over has helped families through very, very troubled times. Mike is a Marine's Marine and a credit to this detachment and his wonderful family. I hope he enjoys his retirement and continues to help us. Personally, I would like to thank you for all the help in keeping a piece of my life, the Marine Corps League Shut Detachment, so successful. Mike, I wish you all the luck in the world. Thank you.
I remember Mike, I came in a little after the place was rededicated. I was involved a little bit in the Belmont situation for a short period of time. But Mike and I, we sat down quite a few times and had a little bit of discussion. Remember the discussion at the bar, and he always brought up to a point how helpful he's been to the community. Even when he was down in Baltimore, these poor black guys had this car on the side of the road, and they had a hell of a time getting it started. So Mike, out of the goodness of his heart, went over and helped the guy get this car started. He got it started, and they carried on to their merry old way with this nice brand new vehicle. The only problem was when the mother and the child showed up and was looking for their car, and the car was missing. And they complained to Mike, and Mike got onto his phone, and he called ahead and explained to the dispatcher the people who stole the car, etc., and where it was going. To the amazement of the owner of the car, the inquiry somehow knew all this information. But Mike never let it up. So, but Mike, we were up there cleaning the place out, as you know, and we cleaned the place up. But and we know from past experiences, as the age carries on, we do forget a few things. So I just happened to find this here. And I can't quite understand, would this be related back to the last bank robbery you were investigating? And I really can't remember the last time we had an axe murderer in the town. But I figured you may need these materials to return back to the proper authorities. But other than that, I'm going to let that slide. And I think the paymaster over here had an issue with you. And the last task you gave him.
Thank you, Colin. I'm the paymaster here from the Shut Detachment.
I met Mike the devil for his rugged good looks, unparalleled martial arts ability. Shortly after the transaction was finalized, Mike roundhouse kicked the devil in the face and took his soul back. The devil, who apparently appreciates irony, couldn't stay mad at him and admitted he should have seen it coming. Now they play poker every Wednesday of the month. That's true. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks his closet for Mike Munger. Mike Munger is 1/8 Cherokee. This has nothing to do with the ancestry. And once you fucking idiot. Say that. It's true. The chief export of Mike Munger is pain and suffering. That's true. Mike Munger once ate an entire ream of rice paper and shot out origami swans and Mr. Miyagi from the garage. Mike Munger is currently suing NBC, claiming Law & Order trademark names for his left and right leg. Some kids pee their name in the snow. Mike Munger can pee his name into concrete. Mike Munger can speak in Braille. Next to it's kind of out there. Mike Munger once had an erection lying face down and struck oil.
Mike does a lot of things for a lot of people. We all know that. A couple of years ago, we had a ceremony which required rifles. On this day, there was a few of us in the building. Myself, Ed Mahan, Mike. Mike was looking pretty fancy. He was in his T-shirt. Outside, the Most Like a Miami Vice Action Moment Award, which ties back to this event that Mike jumps through the air, takes the assailant, is in a T-shirt, looking pretty sporty. And I like to read the award. Let it be known that Mike Munger, for your talents, skills, and tight-fitting T-shirts, are hereby acknowledged and appreciated on the 7th day of January in the year 2010 for the continued promotion of the likeness of Sonny Crockett, minus the hair, during the apprehension of a suspect in one take. Your high standards and attention to detail in resembling a TV personality during a real-life arrest has garnered you the admiration of all Miami Vice Action Moments and real-life situation fans around the world. Signed, Harvey Wallbanger, Committee Chairman, the Miami Vice Action Moment and Real Life Situations Fan Club. And last but not least, Mike, no matter what goes on, you in a T-shirt, you still look like $1 million, like your wife Kara can say. Unfortunately, it means you're green and wrinkled. Here's your award, sir.